Well, hey, hey, hey! It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. And of course, I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to be back.
Yes, she is, especially after your week-long hiatus, right?
As in,
You needed that break, right?
As in, the sleep, you know, yeah.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
How was your rest? How did it go?
It was interesting, you know. I had a lot of places to go, a lot of things to do. I got a lot of rest, but hey, it's great to be back. I missed you guys. I actually missed you guys so much.
Okay, my name is Mike Messikeno. And of course, we can be with you wherever you are. Just get with us online at tvcontinental.tv and also on our Facebook page at TVC Connect. You can send in comments, suggestions, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
My name is Titilayo Oyinson. It's great to be back, and especially when food like this has already begun to whiff up the studio. We have Chef Adepoju in the studio this morning for breakfast, and I can see that she's ready, like she's ready for us. A welcoming meal will be coming through very soon.
Yes, so Gengent's about to get down in the kitchen this morning. And Chef Adepoju is officially my second favorite chef. She actually brought me fruits this morning, and I've been having pawpaw and pineapples. Oh, thank you.
I have a girl to pick with already this morning. She's already had dessert already. Like
Dessert? That's not dessert. You see,
Mike,
there's a difference between dessert and actual breakfast. We're supposed to have fruit.
You are on your own, boo.
For everything else.
okay.
And you're calling it dessert.
All right, let's move on from that. And on etiquette this morning, Janet Adetu will be joining us to talk about color psychology, coding and combining, especially when it comes to dressing up.
Yes, a lot of fashion faux pas have been happening. We want to avoid those. Janet will be helping us with that. Then Mike has entertainment news for us this morning. Can't wait to find out what's happening in that world.
Impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because I'm a black man.
You can be
I
scared.
have so many other things to be fearful of. A clown is not going to scare me.
Really?
Yes. I'm not afraid of clowns.
But I heard that you were.
Of course, we will be interacting with you on social media. It's Halloween tomorrow. What do you think about Halloween? Let's get your thoughts already. Get them coming in on Twitter and also on Facebook, Instagram also. What are your thoughts about Halloween?
Then from there, it's on to a performance in poetry. We have Nick Makoha coming up soon.
His voice only ever spoke to me about the news. There were no memories to show me how to love you. And I knew a day would come when I would stare back at you without words.
And our guest today in the house is none other than Paul Azino, who is the director of Lagos International Poetry Festival. Titi will be having a chat with him and Nick Makoha much later on the show.
We were kings and queens once, before Lugard Mongo Park. Hold your history books to the light, check the facts. How we invented language to teach wisdom and medicine to heal ourselves. There was an empire in Oyo, republics in the east, warriors in the south, and every hamlet in the north had its sage, or people of culture and heritage.
Wow.
Now, there's something I could tell you.
Wow.
Like, Efe Paul, as you know,
is
one of the people that made me feel like poetry should be performed. It shouldn't just be read.
Read, right?
People should actually speak it.
Okay,
you know
what happens? Well, just before you have the chat with him, I'll probably tell him to write up some verses for me, and I'll go and work on something. I feel every presenter needs to know a little bit of poetry. I feel so.
Okay.
Welcome you
Well, at least
onto the couch this morning.
Really?
Because you look good in black. It complements your skin tone.
Thank you.
Because
And I like it.
This
the fact
red
that you
and
paired it-
silver you're wearing.
Oh, thank
Janet
you.
Adetu will not have anything on you talking about color combination, psychology,
The more
photosynthesis.
reason I should have that interview with Janet Adetu.
So this,
wait.
This
What?
was,
What's she
so
trying to
this
do?
was supposed to be a poetry performance between
Of
Emin
course.
and Mike, but it doesn't seem to be working out. So I'm going to take over and try to wrap it out.
What's that, Didi?
Is it working?
What's that, Didi?
No.
Will it work? Will it work?
Okay, so
It's
that
not
was
working.
rhythmically or rhythm applied poetry.
Poetry.
There. That's rap.
But I liked that actually.
Oh, thank you,
It
thank
was
you, thank you. I love what
People
you're
don't actually
wearing.
know that.
Thank you.
Who are you wearing today?
Well, I'm actually wearing Eclectic by Design.
Okay.
IJ, yeah. She's a new stylist of mine. She'll be styling me
I'm
a few
loving
times
it.
on the
I'm
show.
loving
So,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot mama, Sha.
I
Eclectic
know.
by design.
I'm wearing
Yeah, what you wearing?
See.
yeah.
And then we didn't just say that. Don't try yourself.
What a shade. I will catch you.
No, that's not
Don't
a
worry.
shade. That's not a
What?
shade.
Really?
That's not a shade.
Really?
Yeah, how you doing, people? My name is D-E-E-K-A-Y. You already know, and today we're going to be doing aerobics workout. So, remember, you have to always stretch before you do every exercise. So, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you stretch your waist first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise, now you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we go now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll go now. 1, 2, 3. Now you step 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you take it side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to take it easy. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's push this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go now. 1, 2, 3. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys follow the music tempo. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Above your head now. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go again. Down. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you step it out. Let's go. 1. No stopping. 3, 4, 5. Go, go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Twist it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you go side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 5. Go. 6, 7, 8. Now wide out your legs. Now you go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now touch it down. Now let's go. 1. Release your waist, your side, your arms, your shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you take it out. Now stretch again. I told you after every exercise you have to stretch. Go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you take it down. If you have any problem, you have to always try this. 1, 2. Then bring out your hands. 3, 4. That's awesome. 5, 6. Then take it down. Chest out. Push your bum back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then put your legs straight. Put your hand on your waist. Then you stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anti-clockwise. Now you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you still shake it up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then still wide up your legs. Fold your hands and you move 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then take it side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you take it to your armpit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And put your leg back. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other side you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then put your legs together again. Put your hand to the back. Then move it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then push it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then this time around, take it down. 1, 2. But this time around, you need to alternate the legs. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then the hand you go 1, 2, 3. If you're having knee pain, you don't need to try this as much as you can, but don't go down as much as you can. Just go down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you can actually conclude the exercise by still making a little move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you very much for watching. My name is DEEKAY. Make we go kitchen. Go enter.
Welcome back to the kitchen on Wake Up Nigeria. Of course, I'm here with Chef Adekpeju Ruth of Adekpeju Ruth Catering Services. And this morning we are making something very delicious and peppery. Yes, we are making pepper soup rice and palm oil tomato sauce. Yes. And Ms. Adekpeju, I'll just let you go through the ingredients.
Thank you.
This morning.
Okay. Here we have our beef.
Yeah.
Beef mixed with pomo. And right there we have our crayfish. We have our scent leaf, as it's well known called the efirin.
Yeah.
And we also have our white pepper. We have our cinnamon. We have our pepper soup spices, our boiled egg, red bell pepper, and the yellow bell pepper.
Yep.
Yes, and here we have our seasoning. We have our palm oil, smoked fish, iru, local beans, our onions, pinch of salt, our rice, and our blended tomato puree.
Yes.
Right here.
And in there?
And in there we have our meat stock. Right in there we had a little bit of water to boil together with the meat stock because we're going to put our rice right in there.
Okay.
Yes.
So
thank you.
shall we begin cooking?
Sure.
Great.
Right now. Please, I need spoon.
Spoon?
Yes.
What kind of spoon? A little teaspoon, a big spoon?
The big spoon.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think this should do, yeah?
Yes, sure.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Right now, I'm going to add my pepper soup spices.
Okay. Pepper soup spice you can find in the market.
Sure.
So one interesting thing about pepper soup spice is after I gave birth,
Yeah, wow.
it actually helped with my tummy.
Very,
a great deal.
Very, very good.
Yeah, but I think the trick is you have to be consistent when taking it. Yeah.
You wouldn't have to miss it at all.
Yes, I wasn't faithful. You know, I wasn't faithful. I wasn't consistent with
About it,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
All right, so what next?
Now we are adding our crayfish in it,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Our white pepper is going in there too.
White pepper, that
Yes.
actually got my attention.
Yes.
What pepper? Where did you get white pepper from?
You know, it's
I've never heard of that
mixed.
before.
It's mixed with garlic, ginger, dried onions.
You
at
find
the
that
same
in the
time.
market?
Sure, yes. You can actually do it at home.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, so
you
tell us
can.
the process. Okay, later on.
Later
sorry.
on, okay. This is my
Later on.
cinnamon, and I'm adding a little bit of it.
Cinnamon in
Cinnamon.
pepper soup.
Yes, it's good. The healthy
can
benefit
imagine.
is perfect.
Yes, cinnamon has amazing health
Amazing
benefits,
benefit,
guys,
yeah.
which I'm going to enlighten you on later on.
Yeah, this is my efirin.
So
I'm going
that's
to add
going
the
in as
efirin
well?
in too.
Great.
Right away.
So what other vegetable can you use when working with pepper soup? Apart
Just
from
the efirin. Just the efirin,
Great.
yes.
All right.
Efirin.
All right. And what else is going in there?
Okay. For now, this one
Is good.
is what we need.
Okay.
Yes, the rest can come on later.
Okay.
So this I have to stir a little bit and allow it boil before I pour it in my rice.
Okay, that looks like it's really going to taste really good.
Definitely.
Like, I can't wait for it to be ready. And it's been pretty cold lately, so this is something, you know, to warm you up.
Of course, definitely. That's the reason why I said today I'm going to prepare pepper soup.
Yes. Yes, Miss Adekpeju is on point today. All right, so can we move over to our palm oil tomato sauce?
Okay, right now I'll be needing my fry pan.
Okay, so I'll just get that for you.
It's the palm oil.
Okay. You need a big pan or a small pan?
No, the small one.
Great. Is this enough?
Yeah,
is this good?
That's good.
Great.
Switch it on.
Okay, do we have that on?
No, it's
okay,
not
so
on
I'm just
already.
going to put this on for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so just in case you're just joining us, guys, we are making pepper soup rice alongside palm oil tomato sauce. Yes, I know, it sounds really good. And believe me, it's going to taste as good as it sounds. I'm not joking, because we have Chef Adekpeju in the kitchen this morning who's going to thrill us and give us something to make our mouths water. Yes. All right, so our palm oil is cooking right now, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Well, I serve this.
Oh, nice. Nani actually made palm oil sauce last night.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, that just remind yeah, it actually really is good. She made it with dry fish.
Wow.
You know, yeah. So
a little bit of stockfish
good.
makes it more delicious. When you had
Are we working?
stockfish
Okay, there's no stockfish here
There
this
is.
morning. Oh, there
I
is.
brought
Oh,
stockfish,
yeah. With our meats and
yes,
pomo.
with pomo. It's right there.
Okay.
So you have to stir a bit.
Okay.
Yes.
So when that is ready, what's next?
My tomato puree.
Okay.
Blended.
So in
tomato
here we
puree.
have our tomatoes, pepper, right? Do we have onions in here?
No.
Okay, just tomatoes and pepper.
Tomato and pepper, yes.
Okay. So that's just going to go into the palm oil.
Into the palm oil right away, yes.
Okay. Are we adding any other thing into that?
Yes, I'll add the onions later on.
Okay.
Later, but not now.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Interesting stuff happening in the kitchen this morning. I hope you're watching. I hope you also have your pen and paper and you're scribbling down some of these ingredients and getting ready to cook them. Maybe not today, but anytime during the week. Just something to, you know, warm you up, you know, put you in that, so let's hope it rains sometime this week. Or one of those cold nights, you know, hope he gets back home and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm cold. You're like, oh baby, I made pepper soup rice for you. Right. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, what's next? Our palm oil is ready.
Yes. Almost ready.
Okay.
Just a few minutes. Yes.
There's something about palm oil. Okay, so our water is cooking up gradually.
Gradually.
Yeah.
It has to boil properly.
And there's something about efirin, that's scent leaf.
It gives you this lovely aroma.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
It does. Amazing. Another vegetable that I really love to like to cook with is uzuza leaf.
Uzuza, yes, uzuza is good as well too.
Good. It has a certain flavor, you know, taste that it gives to your vegetable.
And it's actually good for new mothers. You know, pregnant women.
Pregnant women,
is good.
it's
very good. It's healthy.
Very good. All right, so our pepper soup rice will be ready in a bit, but hey, we are going to definitely take you through the process. We'll be right back, but we're moving over to etiquette with Janet Adetu and Titi. Hello, guys.
Hi, nice one in the kitchen there. Now, there's so much to talk about today on the etiquette segment. Welcome back,
Thank
Janet.
you so much, Titi. Great.
Right. A lot of color around here.
Yes, today we're talking about color because color is so important. We see color everywhere we go. And color definitely influences the way you think, the way you feel, the way you make your decisions, and it affects your emotions as well. Okay. If you want to look young, vibrant, lively, you know, you will always, you know, wear something bright. You know, but if you want to look dull and, you know, older, or as if you're tired, that's when you wear dark colors. And that's how colors really affect you. And, you know, when you see different colors every day, it's really about how you mix and match your colors. Because every color has a meaning. When you see red, for instance, today, it's almost like the red stop sign, you know, or danger, or
stay back,
or danger. But when you see green, it's more calmer a color. You know, we have so many colors here today that come in different ranges, you know.
I like this one.
Right.
This particular one.
Because you see, the most powerful colors, I would say, in business are red, black, and white. And you can't go wrong with these three colors. For instance, black is powerful. Red also is sophisticated. And white calms it down. You know, when you think about color.
What would I wear under this?
So when you're looking at this kind of outfit, because you have the three colors as well, you would want to go with a black top or trousers or a dress, or even red can go with this. And you wear shoes to match it as well. This will not go with orange or yellow because it will be clash of colors. But you try to mix your colors according to what you're wearing and as close colors as possible. Red is also extremely nice, especially for dark colored skin like mine, and it stands out well. But with red too, you can go with black, you can go with white, you know, but by the time you add other colors to this, it begins to clash. So when you have plain colors, try to go neutral with the other colors that you're wearing. Purple too, purple stands for royalty, all right? And a plain purple as well, you can mix and match. You can actually wear floral shoes to go with this, but making sure that that shoe has an element of purple inside it as well, you know.
Okay, so what about the men?
For the men.
Yes.
So, you know, most times with colors, like I say, it depends on how you are, what the color of the day is, how you feel in your mood and your emotions. For men, I want to say, when you have something like this, royal blue, for instance. They say men are sometimes colorblind, they say, because they try to match colors that are as close as possible as they think they are. So, for example, somebody might want to wear green on top of this.
But is this a correct match?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
This is a clash of colors. So when you want to pick a cap to go with your native wear, you want to pick a color that is as close to the color of the outfit as possible.
Okay, so which of these colors would I pick to go with this?
Oh, yeah, so easily. You know, you could easily go with the same royal blue. You could go with gold. You could go with silver.
Like
you could even go, like this, mustard. But you don't want to wear something that is, this is a clash. Even the one we have up here with striped purple on it also is almost clashing.
I've seen
but
something like this.
Yes, because with the man, it looks similar. It looks similar.
So it's a better option than this would be.
It is a better option if you don't have anything else to wear. But we want to try to go as close to the colors as possible. Still talking about the men as well. When we're picking our shirts to wear, we want to go casual. By the time you're wearing a checked colored shirt, let me give that to you, all right, and you're wearing a multicolored tie, this is clash of colors, all right? It's easier to wear a multicolored tie with a plain colored shirt. So for instance, we have colors up here that are all pastel colors, all right, that easily could go for a man's shirt or a woman's inner when she wears a suit, So you try to match multicolored ties or with something plain. When you wear it like this, this is a clash of colors. And I would even say a shirt like this doesn't actually need a tie unless the tie itself is plain. You pick one of the colors here, maybe the darker color, and wear a plain tie with a multicolored shirt, you know?
Okay, fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. When it comes to black, you can't go wrong with black, all right? Black does go with almost any color, but what you have to avoid though is wearing black with something dark as well. All right. So
no black on black on black.
Well, if you're going corporate, you can wear a black dress inside, but I don't expect you to wear a black shirt if you're wearing a black suit as a man, because that's not corporate anymore. That's even nightwear, so to say. But with this black jacket, and everyone should have a black jacket in their wardrobe, I should say, this can actually go with almost any lighter color, and black is really good.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So there was one outfit that caught my eye.
Yes.
And it's this one.
Lovely yellow, bright.
Yes.
Again, if you want to look vibrant, you want to look active, you want to look assertive, this is nice, but this is daytime wear, all right? And it doesn't go with all professions because it's a little on the bright side. More of weekend wear.
What would I put
on
the foot with this?
Well, absolutely, I would say you can go with white or black, all right? And you can go with yellow if you do have yellow. But you see, when they say color blocking and you start wearing red with this, you're now taking it completely away from the color scheme. So we want to follow color schemes because colors all have meanings.
Okay, so to round off, the meanings of these colors, as you said.
Yes, let's even look at the ones on your shoulder as well. Because, you know, red is powerful, sophisticated. Now, we see so many wedding invitations where we are given the dress code or the color code. And sometimes we don't even know what those mean. And you have to go and look at these colors. So, for example, you see something like this. This is actually aubergine.
Aubergine.
In color. So you're wondering, what is aubergine? This is aubergine in color. Another funny one as well. This is called argent. I was given a wedding invitation where this was argent. This is more of the gray family.
We have to go now.
And of course we have amethyst. Yes.
Amethyst. Oh,
and this is crimson. Red.
Red, crimson. I really have to appreciate you for coming to the studio to break this down.
Thank you.
And if you missed it, please check us out online on our YouTube.
Just coordinate your colors every day to look vibrant and young.
We can't wait to have you back.
Thank you so much.
But we have to go for a short break now. Wake Up Nigeria continues after this.
Thank you.
All right, we're here in the kitchen with Chef Adekpeju Ruth of Adekpeju Ruth Catering Services. And this morning, we are making something to pepper your bori. Yes, we are making pepper soup rice and palm oil tomato sauce. And right now, where we at? Where we at? Chef
our tomato puree is right. Okay, it's steamed already. So right now, I'm going to add the onions, my iru, and my smoked fish.
Okay,
this is the onions, pinch of salt.
Yeah.
Then move next to my iru. You know I'm a fan of iru.
Yes, you are.
A big fan of iru. So right now I'm adding my smoked fish. Yep.
The flavor of that smoked fish is just going to give that tomato sauce a va-va-va-voom. Yes. Okay, so let's move over to our rice.
Yes. Okay.
Our pepper soup rice.
Our pepper soup rice.
Yeah. Okay. So let's keep our viewers up to date on what's happening with our rice. So right now, you want to tell them?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now the rice is just, as you can see, the rice is changing color.
Yeah.
Yeah, making it look a bit brownish.
Yes, and that's because of the cinnamon.
Yeah, that's because of the cinnamon and the pepper soup spice.
Okay.
And that's what it does to your white rice when you're doing your pepper soup rice. And the efirin is giving you the aroma, the sweet flavor.
All right, just in case you're just joining us and then you're wondering what's going on right now. Okay, so right here we have our pepper soup rice. Yeah. Earlier on, what Chef Adekpeju did was she put in meats, stock from the meats. She added it in a bit of water, allowed it boil. She added cinnamon, she added seasoning, she added efirin, she added pepper soup spice and white pepper. Yes. And she said that the white pepper comprises of garlic, ginger. Yes.
Dried garlic, dried ginger, dried onions.
Dried ginger, dried onions, dried garlic. All right. All of that in here. And it's cooking up and we're just going to wait for it to, you know, simmer up and get soft and good to eat, right?
Yeah, of course. Sure.
All right. Okay. So right now, and then our palm oil tomato sauce, of course, is cooking up. Getting ready to eat, and then finally this is the final ingredients going in there.
Thank you. Yes.
Great.
Our beef and our pomo with our stockfish. All
so,
ready to go into the tomato sauce.
Okay. Yeah. And when all that is ready, our food is ready to eat.
Sure.
Yes. This is so delicious. I mean, Adekpeju, this morning, you have just come to blow our minds away. This is really nice. I'm really looking forward to the pepper soup rice, because not all the time you get to have
eat it,
pepper soup rice. I mean, basically.
Excellent morning to you. Once again, thank you so much for viewing. Thanks so much for this loyalty. We love you. We appreciate you every single day. We're here to wake you up on Wake Up Nigeria.
Of course, you are the reason we show up here every single morning, and we do our best to bring everything you need for a great morning. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Now, there was something that someone told me, that every time they hear the soundtrack for the show, their kids are getting dressed and they start dancing.
Maybe we should just get a dance.
Get a dance off to our soundtrack. Maybe.
You know, but incidentally, after Janet Adetun spoke of black, like really, what's it? This is actually navy blue. It's not black. It's actually navy blue. Wow. You know, just chill. It's navy blue. Navy blue. Of course, we're still live online at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook, it's at TVC Connect. Pardon me. For comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
So those comments we're talking about, if we're getting the colors right, please tell us. We need our hashtag used any means possible. We don't mind.
Remember Halloween. Titi might be working on something for tomorrow.
Might be.
Let's know your thoughts. Do you think we should celebrate Halloween as a society? Should we?
That word celebrate is different now.
Okay,
It's
or
different.
commemorate. Should we commemorate Halloween?
Should we join the train of
So let's know
people?
what you think about that. Remember to use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Yes. Of course, there's a poetry performance coming up from Nick Makoha.
Yes, indeed.
Stay. Even when we lived in the same city, his voice only ever spoke to me about the news. There were no memories to show me how to love you. And I knew a day would come when I would stare back at you without words. Like the faces
Finally, the director for the Lagos International Poetry Festival, Paul Azino, will be having a conversation with us much later on the show.
Yeah.
A civilization that spawned magic from bronze. We were kings and queens once. Before Lugar the Mongol Pack, hold your history books to the light, check the facts. How we invented language.
But you know, I've always felt like some people write novels.
Yeah.
Some people blog, some people post, but the people that speak the most and can actually give you volumes in just one page are poets. So in one line, you could break one line down in 20 paragraphs of that poetry. You know, it's so deep. I can't wait to have
Great one.
them.
We'll have the performance and chat with them later.
gonna be fun.
We'll talk more on that later. But then, like I said, social media later on. Tomorrow is Halloween. MM is... In fact, we should have had a debate here. Titi is so for Halloween. MM is anti. Titi is pro-Halloween. MM is anti-Halloween.
Okay, so let me break this down. The reason why I appreciate days like this, first of all, is because it's an opportunity for you to get dressed up, colorful, exciting costumes, right? Nobody is saying go gory or go goth, but you could end up wearing an outfit of someone who you admire, like a Michelle Obama outfit, for instance, or someone else like Beyonce. You could dress up like her.
Auntie, let's hear from Auntie.
You know,
Auntie.
you could just dress up like that person you really, really admire.
Let's go.
No one is saying go and put.
You're waiting for Titi to finish,
fangs
really? Oh yeah, go.
In your mouth
Halloween.
and pour blood on your face. Nobody's telling you to do that. We're just saying
I'm saving the best for last.
I don't want to talk. Let's leave it at that. It's great to have you back, and we are taking your comments on social media. Get them coming in. Now, I was trying to take the chill part, but we're talking Halloween today. It's tomorrow, of course, 31st. You know, actually, when you look at Halloween, okay, I'm joined here by MM and the lovely Titi and lovely MM. Both of them are here. Hi, guys. Say hi.
he's trying to be politically
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Both of you now. Now, you guys, I
You
love
can always
this
deal with him after the show.
We will.
Yeah.
because one is pro and one is anti. So,
Don't
you
put
already
us
have
against
this.
each other, Mike.
No, just...
Really?
Come on. MM,
Okay.
I have
stand for
an
what you
open
believe.
mind. I
You have
have
an open mind?
about how.
Wow, your mind was not so open yesterday. What happened between yesterday and today?
I have an open mind about it.
I've infected her.
Okay, all right. So, but then get the comments coming in.
Oh no, though there are a lot of comments that are.
There are a lot of comments
that are really
I mean, why are you laughing?
okay.
I'm suspecting that you'll laugh.
That celebration.
Okay, so yeah, this is it. A lot of people have already started bringing in things. This is nice. Yeah, Halloween is actively celebrated in some countries, showcasing different costumes, imitation pumpkins. Now tomorrow is Halloween, of course. Should we celebrate? And I have here something from Show P42 says, yes, I think it's really going to be a cool thing for a change in this costume. Is it Halloween? The
Are you
change
sure?
that I'll be looking for.
Are you sure?
Is it Halloween? I'll bring the change. Halloween.
I don't know where he's going there. I really don't know where he's going there, but I feel like he was trying to throw a shade somehow. Maybe he didn't land, but he shot through it.
Well, I guess what he's trying to say is I think it's a welcome, celebration.
I love this guy.
So-
This guy at IB President says, do you also think Western countries should celebrate New Yam Festival?
Yes.
If they have New Yam, then go ahead.
True. See, look,
If they have New Yam, they should celebrate it.
you have to understand that the world is a
Global
a global village. Places or major cities, Lagos as it is is a global city, very cosmopolitan. You're talking about world cities. When you think of Africa, you think of Lagos, you think of Cairo, you think of Johannesburg. So, and for you to have that means you need to think universally.
Globally.
So yes,
Okay,
New
so
Yam
can I
Festival
ask-
can be celebrated.
Okay,
It can be. It should
I
be.
also have another one. Why do we celebrate Black Friday? Hello. Black Friday is something that every brand now is using to do sales.
Now he's talking about the Western
No, I'm
countries
just saying-
celebrating our own festival.
I get you.
How much of
But
our
I'm just
festivals
saying,
do
we
they
are-
celebrate?
We are a global village.
We're a global village,
How
but
many
we are
of them
only
have
copying.
we actually
How many of
exported in the proper way? Have we actually told people about our festival?
You know, talking about.
So you kind of have a point there. You say, have we? Because we have to, create that awareness globally for people to be more aware. But then
And they will celebrate. I mean, let me just cut you. They will. Do you know why I say so?
They celebrate
You know why I say so?
celebration.
You know why I say so?
Celebration all over the world.
There was an Indian
because
wedding.
it was exported properly.
There was an
Well,
Indian
that's
wedding.
the-
There was an Indian wedding trending over last week. There was no single black person in that place, and they were jamming to Soko by Whiskey. There was no single black person. An Indian wedding, traditional Indian wedding.
Wow.
There was no single black person.
Wow.
And they were jamming to Whiskey. There
Yes.
was Olamide. They were moving to it. So the point is that when we put our stuff together, people, yes, New Yam Festival would be celebrated internationally.
Okay, so
when we
please
do
show
well.
me a white man eating yams.
Okay,
then
so let's
we can have a conversation.
So this is
about
Mustafa Abdul Samor said Halloween is meant for the white. I don't think we should adopt it. We Africans should encourage our culture rather than dropping them for other people's culture. You have a point, but like I said, we're not dropping our culture for their own. We celebrate them as they would celebrate us, which they already have started doing.
But you know very much
So it's
that
more or less like
that's
the-
how it starts.
Give and
That's
take.
how we allow all of these things to gradually creep into our culture, influence it hugely, and then it takes control completely, and then we do not have our New Year Festival doesn't
So
exist
right now,
anymore.
the only person
our Ojude Oba Festival doesn't
the only person
exist
that is
anymore.
even honing
Our
in on
Ake
culture
Book Festival
on this
okay, that's-
set right now is Mike. Mike is wearing Ankara pants.
Okay.
We're wearing English. You're
No,
wearing
this velvet, this Akwoche.
Really?
You actually mentioned it. You were saying Akwoche. You know, there's a period when Akwoche was in there.
Yes.
This is Akwoche.
This is Akwoche. In the Rebano. Better go.
We had another song for it.
Oh, wow.
I can't really remember, but I know that Akwoche is chair material. You know, what they use
Fabric.
for chair. Chair fabric now.
Don't put it that way, Mike.
It is.
It's velvet.
That's- it is.
It's velvet.
Velvet.
It's
This is a
velvet.
velvet.
So
It's
the
a
point,
velvet
imagine if
fabric.
this chair was red or was wearing orange, or was wearing cream, you won't see on
Don't
the
go
set
there,
today.
Mike. Don't
Because
go there.
she's blending. Okay, so this is from Tedo_OO says, if you do it on your own, oh,
For ritual.
someone busy for ritual in your front, you think it's fake. So you think it is all our festival and they don't used to do ritual. Is that one only? Yeah? But well, yeah, okay, no, yeah, we're spoken about this one.
Yeah.
Yes, they should. This is just very sharp. This is from
Yes, they
Okosi
should.
Bremstar. Yes, they should. Yeah, we're spoken about this. You think Western countries
Yam
should
Fest-
celebrate
yes.
New Yam Festival. And yes, they will, like she said, if we package it well. And in fact, we don't even need to, they ask, a lot of people are. If we, over there we have people, we have communities, we have Nigerian communities in diaspora who bring this culture there, and they do celebrate. I've seen celebrations like that. So thank you very much for your comments. So let's look forward to what it will be wearing tomorrow.
Hey.
So TT, all of you go on
What
social
have
media,
I
TT,
done?
look forward.
What have
She's
I
going
done?
shopping for it.
Hey.
Okay, all right, let's head over for that poetry performance we promised you. Nick Makoha is on standby to blow our minds.
Back when you were taken from our lives like the Son of God ascending into heaven to another life, policemen on their motorbikes named you King of Myth. We danced to toss grenades, all part of the charade in this fire ritual. In a restless air, we surrendered our weapons, axe heads, shanks, short rope, some blades, and some poison with all its animal understanding. Now fair game to the enemy with our world in their scope. They came down hills, phantoms from a fallen sky with years of practice at soft landings onto rooftops in darkness, like a spirit, slipping into skin. The sound of their guns kept the violence from escaping. A disturbance in the trees can easily be mistaken for wind. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. As the radio sings, Kingdom of Gravity. We are not Alexander, who conquered worlds. giving them new tongues. But we share a story of a ship resting on an African river, unbuckling at its shore, awakened by a night's cold, hard rain, staring at the face of the Nile as it reminds you, you are a hawk, silencing the voice of a midnight universe. Now, what makes a man name a city after himself? Asking bricks to be bones, asking the wind to breathe like the lungs of a night, asking the night to come close to you, to speak to you as a tribe, asking the tribe to sleep, asking sleep to loosen language. Come close to me. Can you not see that I'm in search of fire? The unshapen song of light? In my mouth a flame, spoken to me by the oracle. Like others, I was in search of a forest, a place to call home. But what can I tell you about the kingdom, about having the world at your feet? When you have seen all of Earth's boundaries, you will crave for them in mirrors. You will search for them in streams. But when the river looks back at you, how can you be sure that nothing is lost?
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, the Lagos International Poetry Festival has, since 2015, brought poets, writers, and artists together for a whole week of readings, performances, workshops, and adventures, establishing itself as the continent's annual arts and culture in highlights. Now, with us here in the studio, with me here in the studio today, we have the director of LipFest, Paul Azino, Nigerian writer, performance artist, and of course, poet. And then we have the poet who blew our minds just a few minutes ago, Nick Makoha. Now, Paul gave poetry performance, well, Nick gave poetry performance before we came on set here. And I had so many questions about what you were talking about. So let's start with that. The performance you gave, do you have a title for it?
Yes, so it's part of a body of work called Kingdom of Gravity. Which is my first full collection about the people who were under the Idi Amin regime. So Kingdom of Gravity, particularly the poem I read, the second poem, is about who we are as a people. So it was kind of remembering us through our river. The River Nile, the source of it is Lake Victoria. So it's like seeing the beauty of the Ugandan people.
I wanted to go there. You are from Uganda.
Yes.
And mentioning Idi Amin just now just brought back a lot of old pictures from newspapers, videos,
yes,
documentaries that we heard about. But then that energy that you used, were you part of it in any way? Were you part of, was a family member part of it that gave you that kind of energy? Well,
my mom had to smuggle me out of Uganda during the Idi Amin regime. When it was falling down, we all, my mom, we left. And it was a way of, what I realized is a lot of times there are parts of our history as Africans that are in the West, but are not recorded from our point of view. So I wanted to have an artistic take on the Idi Amin regime, but not particularly on Idi Amin himself, but more on the people, because it's the impact on us as a, on us as a nation and on us as Africa,
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Ife Paul, we call you Ife, Uncle Ife, Bros Ife. We call you Ife Paul.
I'll lose the uncle and the bros.
Paul Azino, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Your performances are renowned all over the world right now. When you say spoken word and you think of having a spoken word artist, the first Nigerian that comes to mind, in my opinion, is you. But that's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. Yeah. Since you started till now, what have the changes been? How has the transition been?
Well, I think there's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of growth, in terms of the appreciation and acceptance for poetry. But I think that has always been a thing. Africans have a very strong, poetic background, in the oral tradition. Before people started writing, we've always communicated, in high language to one another. You have every, tribe or ethnic group has an Oriki tradition, which is poetry in itself, which is very rich. But I think in contemporary times we've had, a sort of renaissance, of the art form. Particularly with young people, who find the means, through you know, through poetry on the page and on the stage to express themselves, you know, and there's so many issues, social issues, political issues, you know, that have to deal with. And it's been interesting in the last few years, we've also seen a bit of, you know, mainstream, you know, attention, as it were, for the art form, which in a sense necessitated, you know, our organizing the Lagos International Poetry Festival, you know, which caters to create a platform for not just bringing international poets from across the world to Nigeria, you know, but also encouraging the local talents, giving them platforms, workshops, school visits. So it's been a fantastic last few years, I think.
I like the fact that you mentioned school visits, because I remember when I was in school, we didn't really take poetry that seriously. We had to do it because of exams, we had to pass, you know, so we would read the poem over and over again and take maybe 2 or 3 lines and then focus on those lines and maybe break down those lines. But we never really went further than that. How do you think our schools can push the envelope when it comes to poetry?
I think we need to find a way to make it interesting, because I mean poetry is so much a part of our daily lives, and you're very right, you know, in terms of, because I mean growing up as well, I mean we had to read poetry, we had to study literature to pass an exam, you know, but it's a way of life. It's a way to connect us across our shared humanity. And I think it's something really important that we need to find ways to make it appeal, you know, more and more to the younger generation. And I think that's what spoken word and the performance element, you know, has been able to do in a sense, you know, where, you know, it feels a little bit like rap, which is something they're familiar with, you know, but then again, the language is still pure, the language is still noble, the language is still high, you know, so to speak. And I think what we've been able to do in that regard in the last few weeks since the festival has been, you know, we've announced the festival. We've had about 3, 4, 5, almost 10 different schools actually reaching out, you know, to say, I mean, can you get some of the international guests, you know, to come to our schools, because we have a huge, you know, pool of students who actually write poetry, who actually write, you know, prose and literature, and, you know, we feel like this will be an encouragement for them. So I think that's one way we can also go about it, getting, you know, people who are actual writers, you know, in the real world to engage with these young people, you know, and see writing in flesh and blood, and also give them a sense of, you know, what they can be. I talk too much.
Sounds like it's it sounds like this is something that's long overdue. But
Yes,
then let's bring it back to you. Makoha?
Yes.
Okay, I got it right.
Absolutely.
Now you're Ugandan, but you live in the UK.
Yes.
So I'm completely unaware of what the poetry world is like in the UK. Can you kind of give a compare and contrast as to what you've heard from different parts of the world?
So the UK scene is, I mean, it has its, just like Efe will tell you, it has its performance poetry scene, it has its literary scene, it has like international artists. I mean, one of your fellow Nigerians is Inoue Elams. He's not just a poet, he's a playwright. We've got Yomi Sode coming as well. He's also a poet and playwright. So they're very multi-talented, I would say, and a lot of them are, a lot of the African writers based in London are starting to reach out internationally and win a lot of prestigious awards. Not that it's about awards, but and also they really doing great things to engage with communities. So things like the Midnight Run, and also they have great spoken word nights, and they're also moving around the continent, like in America, in Africa, and sharing what they've learned and how they become writers.
Okay, so I love the fact that everyone is sharing and then this community actually exists. I feel like a lot of people are in denial. They don't know that it exists. And then there's probably someone watching right now that doesn't even know what we mean by performance poetry. Maybe they just tuned in. And that's why we have you here to show them what exactly a performance in poetry is actually like. So this is where you take a camera and give us a little monologue.
Okay.
I know you always have one up your sleeve. So which camera is he on now? Which camera is, I think you're on camera 3 or 1. 3 or 1, right there? Okay, so take the floor.
Yomi, a big thank you to the home.
Really? Okay, go ahead.
We come from dust and fire, a civilization dancing on water and washing its hands in oil. Our technology once commanded groundnuts to the skies, heaven blessing our offerings in 1,000 tongues. We are a nation conceived in promise, a dazzling rainbow carried by the currents of the Niger, the stories of poets and the trumpets of rebels. Our greatness has never been in doubt, and we still know how to call wetness from drought. Travel the length and breadth of the country and you'll see us. Our mothers staring down terrorists in the northeast. Our fathers rebuilding dreams from the mortars of hope. You will find us in Benue planting for the future. Our songs have traveled from the lips of just to the hips of the world. Our women reversing single stories are writing us back into history. It would be a mistake to ignore us. The ideas of our young people taking flight in Lagos on the wings of technology, connecting the false hopes of yesterday to a cloud of dreams in ones and zeros, a graffiti of new beginnings eclipsing the old. We who built the second largest film industry in the world from Tales by Moonlight. Imagine what we have done. The lifeboats of survival we have spun from our threadbare existence. Creative hubs in Yaba, made in Nigeria ambitions in Aba. Imagine what we do. We who create new worlds in Europe and spread knowledge from America to Canada, doctors and engineers, athletes and artists, conquering the world in every sphere. Imagine what we can do here. With the leadership invested in calling the magic of our dreams to life. Inventors on the streets of Kano waiting to be let loose. Thought leaders expiring in the creeks of the Niger Delta because we haven't done enough. Imagine how many more Nobel Prize winners we still have in the belly of our struggles. So tell them when they come that our ideas have no tribe. Our visions are agnostic and our women carry more than babies on their backs. Fumilayo and some Kuti-type warriors, they nurse empires at their breasts. Tell them when they ask that long after the oil wells run dry, we'll still be here, resilient with hope, lungs filled with possibilities, waiting to breathe a new nation into being. Watch us build a country made of stardust and gold. We are stardust and gold, and we come from every tribe, daring you to believe in the audacity of our dreams. Thank you.
Wow, I don't think there should be anything else said after that. Just stop everything. Hold the presses. When and where is the Poetry Festival holding?
The Poetry Festival kicks off tomorrow, 7 p.m. at Freedom Park, the opening cocktail. It runs through the week. We have the main concert of the festival on Friday at the Muson Center, 7 p.m. We have poets from across the world, from the U.S., from Jamaica, from Ghana, from Kenya, from South Africa. It's a festival of words and music and fun and parties and Lagos.
I can't wait.
And everything beautiful.
I can't wait.
So come.
I really can't wait. I'm just going to read off line now. 35 guests from 12 countries, 4 workshops, masterclasses, panel discussions, and evenings of readings. I like that part. Yeah. But I also love the fact that you said party. We have a breakfast party every morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Please accompany me to the kitchen.
This is the part Nick has been waiting for.
Thank you.
Waiting for this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great to have you guys. Welcome.
Please take a seat.
Paul, just grab a seat here.
You're welcome.
Grab a seat here.
Welcome to Nigeria, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Is this your first time in Nigeria?
No, second time, and I hope to come more often.
Okay.
Yeah. You're always welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a special kind of rice
in
Nigeria. It's called pepper soup rice. I don't know if you've ever had it before, but this is Chef Adikpeju.
Chef Adikpeju.
She made it for your eating pleasure.
It's okay.
Yes, indeed.
So if it's time, we can give them a taste. Please have a taste and tell us what you think.
Chef, can you tell us how you came about this?
Pepper soup rice. Yes.
We have the normal regular jollof rice, fried rice. So I just thought to myself, with the weather involved, let me just do something spicy.
To prepare your bori.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You guys like spice, so.
Ooh, it looks
we're
so
Africans,
good.
we love spice.
It looks good. And there's something you used iru.
Yes, I use it.
And once you started frying that iru in the palm oil, everything I was thinking about just started. Okay, so how do you think about that?
I think I'm more concerned about what Nick thinks about that.
Yeah. If he's with us here.
If his family.
I'm busy.
I'll be back. Don't worry, I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, then.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Wow, it's been an amazing show today. Thanks for the welcoming committee.
I know.
Thank you. Okay, so the energy is still high because I just got back.
What's going on?
I just got back.
Don't worry, let's give you to the end of the week.
Yeah, then you know how far.
We would love to give our tickets for the
Poetry Festival.
Yes, we actually have tickets to give.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Why
so
are you telling
Everyone
them
here is
now?
invited,
Don't
starting
tell
with
them.
the chef. VIP seats for you.
So, yeah, we'll be giving out tickets to this festival across the week, so make sure you are a part of the show.
Yes,
That's all we can take on the show today. Big shout out to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you to Fola at Fola's Place for this amazing haircut. Hope you have noticed the streak on the side. Have you seen?
You know, I actually thought it was a mistake, though.
Really? A mistake?
Because it's too big.
This shade you are throwing. Don't worry, I'll catch you later.
Thank you
But
also
I'm loving it.
to our wonderful chef. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
And thank you to our guests.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul and Nick, for coming to the show.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye.